Welcome back to the Thick and Herdy podcast. Today I am your host, Ben, and then this is Isaac. Say what's up, Isaac.
Howdy, howdy.
Alright, start off this tier list today. We got Major League One. Honestly, the
Major League
best of...
One was,
Go
I
ahead.
can agree with best of the three.
Best of the three. Awesome, memorable, funny. It hits. You know,
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen, Wesley Snipes, and you got the All-State guy, too. Playing
You do have the
Serrano.
All-State guy.
I say, fuck you, Chapu. Alright, for these tier lists, we got best movies, elite, great, good, okay, bad, terrible, trash, worst, and have not seen. We already got the have not seen out of the way. Where do you think Major League would go? I think it goes in the elite tier.
I think it's Elite or the one under that.
I think it goes in elite because of how funny it is. There is some drama to
funny.
it. It's good comedy and it's a sports movie. It's definitely a rewatch for me.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
All right, Major League 2. Really, it's a bit of a step down. I'd put it in bad. They changed Willie Mays Hayes' character to a different actor, and I don't know his name.
Change out Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, you can't just do that. Wesley Snipes had
Although
more of a
Wesley
witty,
Snipes
funny.
was not that fast, actually.
Wesley Snipes just has a different kind of aura whenever you have him around.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in that scene when they're in the restaurant in the first one, and then they're talking about kicking the shit out of some dude that is dating Jake Taylor's ex-girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was fucking funny.
I will say, though, for Major League 2, they brought in, what's his name? Hold up. Let me look this up real quick. I don't want to get his name wrong.
Whoop. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. Run it again.
What's his name?
60 yards away from the record for most rushing yards in a game. Hey, you asshole. You're freaking biting me.
Tanaka, the Asian guy that they got. Remember when Serrano couldn't hit a home run? He grabbed a bag of marbles. He just started shaking it, and then everyone in the dugout started shaking their marbles too, just to get on Serrano's nerves. That was funny. Then they brought him back in Major League back to the minors too, along with Serrano, and then along with Scott Bakula too. Honestly, I thought Major League back to the minors was better than Major League 2. I thought it was good. Not great, but it's pretty good.
You have all the expertise in that one.
Indeed. And then one of the guys that was in it was also in the Fallout series. What was his name? Walton Goggins. He played Billy downtown something or other. I don't remember his full name, but he was in that. That was pretty good. They also brought back the guy that played Rube Baker from Major League 2. Still can't throw for shit, but he he made it work. All right. Now let's go on to 42. Have you seen 42?
42?
Yes.
One of the best baseball movies of all.
Indeed. Jackie Robinson's story, just amazing.
I only remember watching that in, what was the wrestling coach at North's name?
I do not remember. But 42, amazing movie. I think...
You watched it so many times.
I think it should go in the elite tier.
I honestly
you know what?
agree.
I think it should go in one of the best movies just for the drama behind it. It is so good. The dialogue that they put to tell the story is just amazing.
Especially with Chadwick Boseman playing
R.I.P. Chadwick.
That influential of a character at the time.
All right. Now we got Sandlot 1. Easy in the best movies.
It is one of the best movies.
Indeed. I can't tell you how many times I have watched this movie. It is just insane.
Personally, not one of my favorites, but I can appreciate for what it is.
Favorite childhood movie that I still enjoy as an adult, honestly.
Yeah.
Now we got Sandlot 2. It was okay. I'm gonna put in the okay tier. It was nothing special. It was. I feel like they kind of tried to repeat the first movie
The
with
success
this.
of the first.
Yeah, they tried to repeat it in a way, but it was just
It just
as
kind of
successful.
backfired.
Now Sandlot 3, I know you haven't seen this one, but this one was amazing. I'm gonna put
I
it in
haven't
the
seen that.
elite tier. In this one, there's this guy named Tommy Santorelli.
Sounds familiar.
Yep, it starts off as him as an adult being I think he played third base or outfield for the LA Dodgers or the Yankees. And then he's at batting practice. And while he's hitting, they're also setting up fireworks for the 4th of July game or something or other. And then as the pitcher throws the ball at him, the fireworks go off. He can't see. He gets hit in the head with the baseball. And then he just suddenly gets transported back into his younger self. And he gets a second chance to repeat his life and fix the mistakes that he made in the past. While he still knows everything about the future, but as a kid. And it's honestly just a great movie. Funny. It's got the drama to it. Definitely better than the second one, though.
I'll have to give it a watch.
I have no idea where you'll find it, though. It might be on Disney Plus. I doubt it, though. I know Sandlot 1 was on there. All right. I'll let you take this. A League of Their Own.
League of Their Own was good. I mean, you have Tom Hanks. You have women in baseball. It's hilarious. I mean, you have so many good memeable quotes from this one. It's
There's
kind
no
of
crying
funny.
in baseball.
There's no crying in baseball.
You know, the other day my mom showed me a shirt with that quote on it, but the no was rubbed off the shirt, so it said "There's crying in baseball." Where would you put this?
What were the tiers again?
We got best movies, elite, great, good, okay, bad, terrible, trash, and worst.
I think it was. I would put it personally. I would put it in great.
Great,
It's not a 42 type of movie
indeed.
or something like that. It's a good, lighthearted type of movie. I mean, it's set in World War II era. All the men are out fighting, so the women get to play baseball type of deal.
All right, next on to Field of Dreams, set in Iowa, really close to where I'm at. Well, I shouldn't say really close, but one state over. I've seen a lot of clips from this. It looks really good. Have you seen the whole movie?
I haven't seen the whole movie. I've seen most of it.
I've heard it's a really great movie. I'm going to put it in have not seen, since we both haven't seen it. We've just seen clips, not the whole thing. So
Yeah.
I'll put it there. Have you seen The Rookie?
Rookie. Sounds familiar.
It's got Dennis Quaid. He is a high school baseball coach. He figures out that he can still throw over 90 miles an hour at age of like 35.
I don't think I've seen it.
It is a great movie, honestly. He gets a second chance to better his life and his family's life. Around that age, usually most people their arms start slowing down, but his is still strong. He's still throwing 90-mile-an-hour fastballs, which is crazy.
90 mile an hour is still insane.
Indeed.
In general.
I think it is a great movie, and I'll put it above A League of Their Own just because there's some good drama in there too. And
Yeah,
he's a dad trying to pursue a baseball career at the same time, which is crazy. And
I'm sure that's pretty hard to do.
and his son is a kid that was in Two and a Half Men, if you know what he looks like.
Oh yeah.
All right, have you seen Rookie of the Year?
Rookie of the Year sounds really familiar. That's a baseball one, right?
Yep, it's another baseball one. It is about this kid named Henry Roman Gardner. Basically, it starts out he's really bad at baseball, but he in the movie he slips and falls.
Is this the one where he breaks his arm and he can like throw it from the outfield into
Yep, he
the
basically
catcher?
can throw 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. Just insane throwing. I thought it was a good movie. It's definitely rewatchable. I think I'll
For
just
sure.
put it in good. Have you seen Angels in the Outfield?
Yes, I've seen most of it.
I thought it was a really good movie. Who was it? You got Danny Glover in there. You got um, one of the guys from Back to the Future, the guy that plays Doc. I don't remember his name. He was in there.
Oh, I know who you're talking
It's
about.
full of drama and it's a really good movie. I think it belongs in the great section as well.
I can agree.
All right,
I can
now
agree.
one of your favorite movies. Remember the
Crash.
Titans.
Oh, oops. I thought you were going to say Rudy. Remember the Titans? That's elite.
Definitely elite. I think it's about on par with 42.
Yeah.
It has that
Definitely
drama
with
and that
the
suspense,
barrier.
and it's one of those movies that breaks the racial barrier and shows you that hey, you don't have to be racist. Basically, one of those. But it's also, I don't think they show a lot of the sports going on really. It's more
It's
the
a very good
relationship building
feel-good movie.
within the movie.
It's definitely a feel-good type of movie.
Yep, the sports is
Except for
definitely
the ending.
secondary to it. Denzel Washington is he just kills this
Just
role.
phenomenal.
Every role that
phenomenal.
he's in, he just kills. All right,
Denzel Washington's just phenomenal.
Rudy. Throw it in worst. That's below trash.
Yeah.
So
Freaking
inaccurate.
Just Rudy. I hate Rudy.
I haven't even seen it, but I know that it is just inaccurate from what actually really happened too.
Yeah.
Along with this next one, The Blind Side. It's a good movie, but
It's good.
holy
Sandra
shit,
Bullock
they did not.
kills it.
Sandra Bullock does kill it, along with Tim McGraw and
Of
the
all
guy that
people.
played Michael Orr. But
the story itself, if we didn't know the backstory or like that it wasn't completely accurate, it would be high.
indeed, I think it deserves the bottom of good tier.
I can agree.
Yeah,
Honestly, I can
indeed.
much agree.
All right, Invincible. I've only seen some clips of this. I'll let you take it from here.
I like this one. It's definitely a feel good type of story. It's like a little scrawny kid grows up sucking at football, this and that, and he puts in the work and gets
Definitely a feel-good movie
full
for
ride.
Eagles fans. I shouldn't be saying that. They just won the Super Bowl.
Wait, I'm talking about the wrong movie. I was talking about freaking the other one, Invincible. Invincible is really good.
What movie were you talking
just-
about?
I was talking about the Greater.
Oh,
Grater's
Gridiron
good.
Gang?
No, Greater.
Greater?
The one
Oh, yeah.
with-
I did not add that to this list.
But Invincible is really good. I mean, it's a dude, kind of like Rookie of the Year type of premise, middle of his life, figured out he's still really good at football. This is when the Eagles are terrible.
I've
So they
seen
just
some
hold
clips
open
from it. It
tryouts.
definitely has the drama in there. I think. Do you think it
Oh,
deserves
sure.
great? Bottom of great?
I think it deserves better than great because
Elite?
I mean it's about a dude that just comes off the street and plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean,
So
he plays
probably
returner.
Elite then.
Oh yeah, it's pretty elite,
All
personally.
right. Space Jam.
Oh,
Obviously best
which one?
movie. It's first one.
Oh yeah,
Obviously best movie.
you got Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan for
What
sure.
more do you
Best
need?
movie. Exactly.
I
And
remember.
Lola Bunny.
Oh yeah, Lola Bunny. Damn. Yeah. I remember having a dual disc. You know, one of those ones where you could just flip it over and be a different movie.
Uh-huh.
It was Space Jam on one side and then Looney Tunes Back in Action on the other. That was my favorite disc too because I could watch both of those.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have to like pull
I
out
th-
a different disc.
I think it was one of those four movie two disc movie packs too. On the other one, I'm pretty sure it was Osmosis Jones and some kind of movie called Funky Monkey.
I haven't watched Osmosis Jones since like seventh fucking
It
grade.
is on everything now. You used to be able to not
Is it?
find it. Osmosis Jones, underrated movie to be honest.
Honestly, and it helps you learn.
Indeed. All right, American Underdog, the Kurt Warner story.
Pretty good.
I have not seen it, so
It's
uh,
not the best. It's definitely not the best. I don't personally like it very much, but I know that knowing the story behind it, it's pretty good. Honestly,
mhm. What do you
I would
think?
put it probably bottom of good tier.
Bottom of good. All right. You know, how accurate do you think it is?
It's decently accurate.
So I'll put it above Blindside just because of that. All right. Mighty Ducks. Have
Definitely
not
a
seen
feel
it.
good story.
Was it good?
Definitely.
Was it? What do you think about it? I have not seen it myself.
I haven't watched it in forever, so I can't quite fully give you a good rundown on that one.
You think it just deserves a good tier then?
Yeah.
All right.
If it's not memorable enough for me not to remember very much of it, even this long,
All right.
I think
Next
it's
up,
good.
we got Happy Gilmore.
Oh,
Honestly, best movie, or do you think Elite?
I think Elite. There's definitely better golf movies,
This is definitely one
but
of the
that one's
best
still pretty
comedy
damn
golf
good.
movies, though.
Oh yeah,
And then they just, I'm pretty
and
sure
they
they just
just
got done
announced the
filming the
second
second
one.
one. I can't wait to see that.
I do. I want to see it for Miss Travis Kelsey's going to be in it supposedly.
I know Bad Bunny's in it.
Mm.
um, all right. The greatest game ever played. You said you just watched that last night. What did you think of that?
Honestly, I think it's best movie.
Best movie? I'll take
I
your
think
word
it's
for
top
it.
tier. It's pretty good. I mean, it's about a freaking uh dude. His family has no money whatsoever, and he just so happens to figure out he's really freaking good at golf. And he just enters the U.S. Open and fucking
I
ends
think
up winning it
wasn't there
as an
another movie where
amateur.
Shia LaBeouf was a jockey or something?
I think so. I'm not sure though.
Oh, look, another one of your favorite movies, Varsity Blues.
Best movie. Next question. Whipped cream bikini.
Replacements. Honestly, I think it's the best movie too.
Yeah,
It's
that one's
funny.
really good.
It's
You have Keanu Reeves
Yeah,
playing
as a quarterback
anything.
too. It's everything you want in a football comedy. And you
Indeed.
got John Favreau as Danny Bateman just going insane.
Literally going insane.
Gene Hackman as a coach was actually pretty good.
You know what I think we forgot on the list?
What?
God, it's another Adam Sandler movie.
Which one?
Can't remember the name of it can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Was it another sports movie?
Yeah, it's a football movie.
Oh, Longest Yard. How could we forget that?
Yeah. I
That
don't
would
know.
definitely be in the best movies, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely. All right, Blue Mountain State. Definitely elite.
Elite. It's not the
Definitely.
best. Definitely raunchy.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say bottom of elite.
Yeah.
Blue Mountain
Now the
State,
movie.
Rise of Thadland.
The movie was.
It was
not very
bad.
good.
It was bad. Let's just say it was bad. It did have some funny stuff in it, but definitely bad.
Definitely, I can agree with that.
Waterboy. I'd say elite. Definitely
Yeah.
top of elite.
If you can remember clips of it from way down the line, elite.
Definitely. Talladega Nights. Definitely elite.
Also elite. I mean, Ricky Bobby. Everybody knows who Ricky Bobby is.
You know, I'm kind of debating whether it should go in elite or best movies.
I think it's elite. It's definitely not. It's one of
I think it's
Will Ferrell's best.
I think
but
it's
not
better than
the
Waterboy.
best.
To me, it's better than Waterboy.
Honestly, I can agree with that. You have two really good comedy actors
Indeed.
in comedic sports movies.
And yeah, let's see. Next we got Dodgeball.
Oh, Dodgeball.
This
Sure.
one's hard.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn,
I mean,
Ben
Vince Vaughn
Stiller,
makes this movie. Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller make this movie.
and Alan, was it Tudyk? Plays Steve the Pirate. And then the guy that plays Patches of Houlihan.
I don't remember his name off the top of my head.
He was also the guy. He was in Men in Black also. But
Yeah, I know
you know
who
what he
you're
looks
talking
like,
about.
right?
I have a face in my mind. I just cannot remember the name. I can't remember his name.
Would you say it's elite or best movie?
I think it's elite. I think it's middle to high elite.
Above Happy Gilmore.
Above Happy Gilmore, but not completely at the top.
Indeed. All right. McFarlane USA. What did you think of that?
Definitely a feel-good type of movie. It's not the best. Based off a true story, so it was pretty accurate.
Yep.
From what I've heard.
Yep. I thought it was pretty good. It gives some good representation to the Hispanic community, to be honest.
It really does.
And
especially knowing people that grew up in that area.
And it's not afraid to show you that they were living in poverty too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like this white guy from this rich part of the country, or rich part of, I think they were in California.
No, I think it was Indiana or something.
Indiana. Oh, well then they moved to Southern California then, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, just moved to a very impoverished part of the country, and he gets a reality check, kinda, and he gets to experience the culture, although he's not acclimated to it right away. Yeah, but then he gets used to it, and then he becomes part of this society. And I think it's a great movie.
I really like it.
Great movie. Below The Rookie, to be honest. I think The Rookie was a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
The Rookie was actually was based on a true story as well. So is his next movie, 23 Blast, about a high school wide receiver that goes blind. He's having a hard time trying to adjust to it, but he ends up playing football still, and becomes a center for his high school football team. I thought it was really
Definitely
good.
Sounds like a feel-good movie.
Definitely feel good. It shows you. It shows you what blind people have to do with
persevere.
Yeah.
And how much the human can persevere.
Indeed, it gives the blind people more representation, even
Oh yeah.
though they're probably not they can't be aware of it, but people that can will still see how hard they have it. Even if it's not the best representation, but it's still out there, which there isn't a lot of that. So for
Oh
that,
yeah.
I think it's a great movie. I'll put it below McFarlane USA. Now, Rocky 1 through 5 through Rocky Balboa. Honestly, I think it belongs in the best movies.
I can agree.
Everything from Rocky 1 to Rocky Balboa, it was just amazing. Sylvester Stallone wrote them himself. Um, Rocky 1 was just awesome. Let's see, I
I
know
mean, what was it, Rocky 3 or Rocky 4 with Ivan Drago?
that was Rocky 4. And then
Rocky
in
4,
Rocky
one of my favorite
Rocky 5,
Rockies.
he comes back and then he's got brain damage and he's trying to figure out what to do. So he ends up he ends up coaching again, and then he coaches this guy named Tommy. Call him Tommy Gunn. He ends up coaching him. He becomes a great boxer. Then he goes off with this guy that's basically his manager, but he's more like a scam artist too. And he's lying to Tommy, telling him all these lies about Rocky. And then Rocky ends up fighting Tommy, and then knocking out Tommy. It's honestly a really good story of it's basically just a Rocky story about Rocky Balboa himself instead of just his boxing too.
Hmm.
And in Rocky Balboa, you get to see him come back as a retired fighter and then fight oh, I don't remember his name, but he gets one last fight in, and he's standing up there with him, even though this fighter is younger than him. He's Rocky's still strong. He's landing punches, a lot better than that Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. But
If you could even watch it.
oh my gosh,
Fucking Netflix banned down.
gosh!
Oh, it was?
Eventually, it started working for me. Like
Yeah.
an hour and a half later. All right, last one on the list. We got Semi Pro with Will Ferrell.
Oh, elite.
Definitely elite. Definitely elite. I'd probably put it above Happy Gilmore.
I can agree.
Hilarious. I'm pretty sure one of the what's his name?
I mean, freaking Jackie Moon is an icon.
One of the guys from Outcast was in it.
Andre 3000?
Yep, Andre 3000. He played Clarence, and then with the invention of the alley oop, it was just hilarious. Everyone's mouth was just open, and Jackie Moon's mother comes to him in a dream, like, here's something you can use. I call it the alley oop or whatever. It was just hilarious. Great movie, great comedy, great cast. Overall, just really good, funny movie. Definitely memorable.
Oh, for sure.
All right, now that does it for this podcast, and then this tier list. We'll be back at some other point. This has been the Thick and Hardy Boys podcast. See you later.
See ya.